Good morning and welcome to Meditate with Adam, session 156. Thank you for coming along today, and I wish you a pleasant day ahead. What better way to start the day than with a good old breathing meditation. We're currently exploring the Himalayan meditation and breaking it down and gaining deeper experience of each part of this meditation. So this meditation has several parts to it. The first one being the natural breathing meditation. The natural breathing meditation is where we bring our attention to the sensation of our natural breath as it enters and leaves our body. The instruction itself, simple enough, isn't it? Focus on your natural breath and don't get distracted. Yeah, that's the instruction. So intellectually, not really much to do there. Get that, don't we? But of course, we can complicate it straight away. We love complicating things, don't we? We can make life extremely complicated, and that rolls over into meditation. We come to meditate to simplify, simplify, simplify. But then we can complicate meditation as well. The beauty of the natural breath is that it's not complicated. What do? We sit and focus on the natural breath. Natural breath, as in the natural breath that is entering and leaving our body. That is always taking place, isn't it? So I think for many people, when they are interested in meditation, this is what attracts them initially, the sense of life can get so complicated. Like life can get so busy, so many distractions, so much to think about. And just the thought of something as simple, peaceful, blissful as the natural breath. So we're not thinking about anything else. We're not planning anything else. No more projects. Just the rising and falling of the breath. That's it. People have been practicing this for thousands of years all across the world, of all ages, all walks of life, for several seconds a day, 3 to 10, 12 hours a day. And here we are practicing it for around half an hour. We try to pace ourselves. We try to exercise a focus and concentration that is sustainable, that we can maintain. We try to create good habits in meditation, habits where we stay alert, we don't fall asleep, and we don't sit here planning the day. We've made the conscious decision, haven't we, to start the day with a meditation as opposed to just running into the day, head first, and then potentially sprinting through the day and not having a single moment of mind space throughout the day, until we collapse in our bed at the end of the day because we can't physically do any more. We can't even scroll on another web page. Our thumb has been tired out. There's no rest for the wicked, as my granny used to say. It's an interesting expression, isn't it? Because although we want to rest, we want to holiday, don't we? We want to break. Our busy mind. No, you're too busy. You're too busy to rest and have a break. Keep going. Keep strolling. Keep scrolling. And not just that. Keep doing it busily. Quickly. Do it faster. So the natural breathing meditation is a wonderful, wonderful break from all of that. This is the holiday we've been looking for all our life. This is the, that yearning just to get away from it all. I've had enough. We get it, don't we? I've had enough. And then often we try to reconstruct our life to improve it. And then often with the reconstruction and the improvements, we find new challenges, new issues. Whereas with the natural breathing meditation, when you do this meditation, which we're going to do shortly, what disadvantages come? Yeah. Nothing. The only thing that's going to come from doing this meditation is benefit for us. Physical benefit for our body, yeah, our nervous system, our heart, our physical health will improve, and our mental health will improve just from sitting and focusing on the breath. We're approaching the end of August, aren't we? Some schools in the UK, which is where this is being recorded, are already back. They're already going back in some areas. And in other areas, they're getting ready to go back, aren't they? But we can potentially go through our whole schooling and not learn this simple practice. We can be raised by our dear parents and grandparents and not be taught this most simple but essential practice. This is the life skill we need to be taught right at the beginning, as soon as we are able to understand it, and ideally practice every day, sitting and simply breathing, so we can simplify our life. Just think if we'd have learned this when we were 2 or 3 years old, all the potential complications that we've had in our life, the anger, the heated emotions that have arisen because our mind has gone off on one, flown off the handle. Think how much we could have pacified if we knew this. And now, if you think about the life that is ahead of us, however many years we have ahead of us, think how different it will be if we master this skill, just of the natural breathing meditation. If we were to do this every day and be influenced by it, we're saving ourselves so much grief, worry, anxiety, stress, mental health. Mental health in the future improve, and then as a consequence of that, our physical health better. The natural breathing practice, as I said at the beginning, very simple, but not easy, is it? That's the thing. And that is the challenge. Not easy to sit here and focus on the breath. That's where the training comes. Of course, we want things to be easy. It will be easy if we keep doing it. But without training, of course, we'll sit here and we won't focus on the breath. We'll just drift off. But with training, it starts to become easy. Breathing meditation can actually help you give up smoking. Where's the science? Where's the research for it? Well, I can tell you myself. When I was a teenager, I was partial to Woodbine now and again. Yeah. Strolling out of Sutton College and sparking up a Marlboro Light or two. And then when I learned this breathing meditation, I began to replace those times when I smoked with the breathing meditation. It's not that different, really. What does a smoker do? They're often standing outside, aren't they now? Taking it all in, And yeah, of course, there's some nicotine dependency you start to get, but there's also that element of focusing on the breath, which calms the mind. So they're not strictly doing breathing meditation, but I can say from my own experience, there's when I used to smoke and breathing meditation, there were similarities. So I was able to reduce that habit step by step over a week or so, and then gradually stopped it, replaced it with breathing meditation. So breathing meditation, not only can it help our physical mental health, it can also help us let go of habits that maybe we want to be free from. So let's give it a go once again. I will ring the trusty bell 3 times. The indication to get us started. 1 time, 5 minutes in. 1 time, 5 minutes in again. And then 3 times at the end. That will be 15 minutes of breathing meditation. In the beginning, I'll guide just to help us get the thread, and then leave you to it in the latter half. We are surrounded by this fast world. The day ahead of us, all the activities waiting, all the busyness around us, both in our life and on the internet. But we've decided to pause instead of going straight into this. We're pausing and focusing on our breathing. Next 15 minutes. This is what we're going to do. The natural breath. Probably the simplest, most minimal meditation on the planet. The instructions, very simple. Mentally locate, find the breath. Hold it with your mindfulness. And remain with it. And if the mind wanders, notice that and reconnect with the breath. Going with the flow, whatever the breath is doing, getting to know the pattern of our breathing, our mind and our breath are intimately connected. When our breath is controlled and naturally deepens, our mind becomes calm, regardless of what is happening in our relationships, work, health, finances. We can find calm by just connecting with our natural breathing. Just for these last few minutes, some quiet time to explore the space of our mind, the natural breathing. During the day, this is from Guide to the Mindful Way of Life. In the section on the natural breath, it talks about daily breathing through the day. During the day, whether we like it or not, we must wait. While we're standing in a queue, traffic lights, doctor's or dentist waiting room, waiting for the internet to load or Wi-Fi to connect. Instead of filling this time with nervous energy, we use it to bring mindfulness into our lives. Mindful while we wait practices are incredibly useful in creating a bridge between our formal meditation and daily life. So what we've just done then, you could say, is a formal meditation. We've come together, haven't we? We've sat down with a straight back, closed our eyes, focused on our breath, formal meditation. If we want to bridge from what we're doing now to connect into our day, instead of just like cutting it and then leaving it, the way to do that is to continue with the breathing. For example, now, if you were to go and make a cup of tea, as you're preparing everything, just be conscious of your breathing. Before you're about to drink the tea, take a few breaths, think about it. And what that does, it opens up the space to be able to think about where the tea has come from and then cultivate gratitude. In that way, the breath connects us to gratitude. Yeah, so although the natural breathing is very simple, it is the bridge to all the other practices. That's the idea. The good old bell jumping out of your skin. Yeah, we are training our mind. This is what we do. Not drifting. Not drifting, are we? We are learning to bring our attention in. Using the breath through the day, and I hope to see you tomorrow, all being well, at 8 a.m. GMT time for session 157. Thanks for listening, and have a great day ahead.